And good afternoon, everyone. Really big greetings from Minneapolis, Minnesota on this beautiful day here. I'm really excited to be able to introduce our next segment, which is focused on, as we've just talked about, right, the business case for soil health. Yesterday we were polled as to what do we believe the three biggest barriers are to the adoption of soil health, and while there was a lot of different opinions, the majority of you believe that economics or the lack of understanding of the economics of soil health is one of the biggest barriers to the adoption of those principles. And as you just saw, right, I think this focus on profitability and economics are also incredibly important, right, or a lot of interest in terms of how do we advance this space. So to address this barrier, we have two leading experts on the topic of the economics of soil health management systems, and they'll offer their insights. And then we'll follow that up with an awesome panel of farmers who will share their own experiences, which is critical, because at the end of the day, it's the farmers, it's the ranchers who are making the decision to adopt these systems, right, and these practices and adopting soil health. And so without them, there is no advancement, right? So super excited about that. So as an economist by training, I may be biased, but I truly believe that the efforts of SHI and American Farmland Trust are really critical to the advancement of the adoption of soil health principles at scale, right, if we want to scale them up. And if we look at the world of commodity agriculture around the world, and for sure in North America, cost of production, margin, those are always, as they should be, top of mind for farmers and ranchers, as well as their lenders. I think current production practices have been implemented for years, and in some instances decades or generations, as they've historically had predictable outcomes. And therefore, I think if we're going to advocate for any advancement or change of a system, then we need to have a more complete understanding of the economic impact of those. I think farming and ranching has always been challenging, right? But as we face even greater uncertainty in agriculture, from volatility due to trade, market dynamics, climate, consumer preferences, COVID, we need to evaluate and perhaps rethink our systems to address those challenges. And I think at the center of all of this, however, needs to be the farmer. It needs to be the rancher. And we need to understand, what does this mean for the long-term economic resiliency of farmers and ranchers while we're solving for some of the world's most pressing challenges. At Cargill, agriculture is really at the core of our business, and it's how we achieve our purpose of to help the world thrive. And we really do view agriculture as this awesome opportunity, because we believe that really agriculture is how we'll ensure a safe and responsible and sustainable food system. So as we continue to feed and clothe and fuel a growing population while protecting our planet, we need to celebrate and elevate farmers who are really transforming agricultural systems, to be more sustainable, to be more productive. But it must start. We need to be collaborative, right? We need to figure out, how do we share in risk? How do we collectively help scale the system, right? Scale the solution that can drive lasting change. And I really believe that it starts with soil health. So in order to help advance a deeper understanding of the economics of soil health adoption, it has really been a privilege as Cargill to be able to partner with the Soil Health Institute and build on their existing work with NRCS and NACD as they expand their work in developing enterprise budgets that compare the profitability of soil health promoting systems against conventional management systems. And as we do that on nearly 100 farms across North America. It's been really cool to see the progress over the course of the last year as part of our 2-year project, and we really look forward to being able to share more of this with you as that project comes to completion next year.